Another night of looting. And what's the media's priority?
He calls them thugs. Who is the thug here? Hiding in a bunker? Hiding behind a suit?
We are teetering on a dictatorship. Is the president declaring war on Americans? What is happening here?
The president had been saying incendiary things, certainly, if you've been listening with any kind of open-mindedness, certainly not helpful things.
He's all but calling on authorities to crack skulls at these protests. It's just not something that you normally see in the United States of America. It's something that you see in more authoritarian countries.
Amazing. Meanwhile, the New York Times headline reads, America's protests won't stop until police brutality does, meaning they hope this could go on forever. One of their scribes chides Mayor de Blasio for being too pro-police. Meanwhile, the city burns and stores are looted, cops are beaten, and people are beaten too. The New York media, by sticking to their narrative that we deserve the punishment, reject protecting our citizens. They mock the need for military intervention. People have families and relatives, and they have spouses who work at night. When our leaders believe this mayhem is inevitable and perhaps even necessary, then who protects us now? Still others blame Trump. Now, I watched the streets of my home destroyed. It wasn't Trump. It was criminals who knew that the light touch of impotent leaders allows for ruin. And how is it Trump's fault that a cop killed a defenseless man in a liberal town held by liberal politicians? It's not, but the media says the opposite. It's why when you say everyone's in agreement over Mr. Floyd, including Trump, they respond that that's not enough, which tells you, again, they want no end to the violence. They want to burn it all down. They being radicals on the street, in faculty lounges, and government. And the minority shopkeepers are paying the price. The minority owners of restaurants are paying the price. Minorities in general always pay the price. The only people who aren't paying any price are the media. They wax poetic and they rake it in. They hope if they feed the crocodile enough, as Churchill once said, it will eat them last. It will, and then it'll get food poisoning.